Elon is just a character, a satanic puppet playing a role for the military-industrial complex. As we know, he is one of the biggest contractors for the military, and we continue to see articles like this, how he eyes Pentagon contracts while running government's Doge experiment, while also purchasing Twitter to build his massive AI database. I really like what Spiro said here. The free speech platform, everything you say can and will be used against you. Massive AI databases building a threat level detection system to be applied to your social, credit score, digital identification. And again, we continue to see his involvement with the military-industrial complex. And we all need to remember the wise warning about this military-industrial complex that came from the 34th President Dwight D. Eisenhower.
Councils of government, we must guard against the acquisition of unwarranted influence, whether sought or unsought, by the military-industrial complex. The potential for the disastrous rise of misplaced power exists and will persist. We must never let the weight of this combination endanger our liberties or democratic processes. We should take nothing for granted. Only an alert and knowledgeable citizen can compel the proper meshing of the huge industrial and military machinery of defense with our peaceful methods and goals.
Well, as you heard from the 34th President of the United States, only an alert and knowledgeable population can we ward off this military-industrial complex. And this guy right here is a complete satanic puppet for the military-industrial complex. And what's wild is how he is pushing the same agenda as this guy right here with the WEF.
Nobody will be safe if not everybody is vaccinated.
Are you vaccinated? If I
Yes.
may ask.
Yeah. I mean, I'm very pro-vaccination.
Yeah.
The science is unequivocal.
Can you imagine that in 10 years when we are sitting here, we have an implant in our brains, and I can immediately feel, because you all will have implants, just think of sensors planted into our brains.
Basically implanted in your skull. So, but it would be flush with your skull. So you basically take out a chunk of skull, put the Neuralink device in there. You put the electrode, you'd insert the electrode threads very carefully into the brain.
It doesn't change what you are doing. It changes you if you take a genetic editing. It's a fusion of the physical, the digital, and the biological world. That's really the essence of the fourth industrial revolution.
A merger with biological intelligence and machine intelligence.
An effort for man to merge with machine in a healthy way.
Yes.
To beat machines, you basically have to merge with machines.
Most likely, yeah.
As work is changing, is a universal basic income really a solution to this problem?
I think ultimately we will have to have some kind of universal basic income. And I think some kind of a universal basic income is going to be necessary.
Decarbonization of the economy.
Where are they traveling? How are they traveling? What are they eating? What are they consuming on the platform? So, individual carbon footprint tracker. Stay tuned. We don't have it operational yet, but this is something that we're working on.
I mean, my top recommendation, honestly, would be just to have a carbon tax.
Now let's give Joe Rogan a listen, one of the biggest controlled opposition agents out there, who's really propping up and pushing Elon as some type of superhuman.
Elon Musk is the top Diablo player in North America, right? Which
I think in the world, dude.
in the world.
I think he's the number one in the world, which is fucking insane.
Unless you've played Diablo 4, you can't understand what that means.
I absolutely accept that. I do not understand what that means.
It is insane. This guy shooting rockets into space, making e-vehicles, starting a new fucking department of the government is also the top. It's so crazy. It's the one time I actually let myself think maybe he actually is an alien, because there's just no way, unless he's paying people to do it for him, which obviously he's not.
Actually, it's blatantly obvious to anybody who has an ounce of discernment that he has an entire team behind him, probably a 3-letter agency. As we can see right here, before the purchase of Twitter, he was averaging about 12 tweets a day. And right now, he is averaging 67 tweets a day. So he's the #1 Diablo 4 player in the world. He posts 64 times a day. He runs SpaceX, Tesla, X, The Boring Company. He's all involved with Neuralink and Starlink. But yeah, it's just him, not an entire team behind him. Which Joe Rogan and his buddy give the revelation of the method away here.
It seems so unlikely that if it was in a movie, I'd go, shut the fuck up. He's not the #1 Diablo player. I don't care how smart he is with rockets and electric cars and satellites that give broadband internet and tunneling under the earth, and also owns X.
It's suspicious, I must say. It's suspicious, I must say.
Yeah, it's suspicious because he is just a character. He is a satanic puppet being used for a greater agenda. Which both these guys right here are just satanic puppets, characters who care about their brand. He is a character and he is worried about his brand, and same thing with Trump. He is a character and all he cares about is his brand. And what's wild is how these two individuals are the ones being used to deceive the right to accept the New World Order, which they don't even hide, as we can see the Novus Ordo Seclorum, and also how Mr. Golden Dawn loves to talk about the New Golden Age, which, if you guys have not caught by now, is the New World Order.
Proudly proclaim that the golden age of America is upon us.
And what's wild is to witness him fulfill the globalist agenda of the North American Treaty, trying to combine countries together, as he has talked about making Canada the 51st state of America, him purchasing Greenland, and also going back to the Panama Canal. That is a globalist agenda, guys. He is just branding it as Make America Great Again. I mean, there's a reason why he wrote a book, The Art of the Deal. Just as he was the salesman to push Operation Warp Speed to get the right on board with that, he is also going to be the salesman to get the right on board with this globalist takeover by playing this role and character as the one who's actually going to make America great again. But he will be the one who pushes a new cryptocurrency that is on a blockchain. He will be the one who pushes a digital identification. He is the one who's going to implement the military to go after illegal immigration, but it will be a form of martial law down here for us. These are the guys to get the right on board with this New World Order globalist takeover, which will ultimately lead to the Tower of Babel 2.0, with the entire world connected by Starlink, Neuralink, the blockchain, the internet, and the World Wide Web, the satanic antichrist beast system, which will create a prison planet, which is all about enslavement and control that the antichrist will use. With the help of AI and technology, we are going into the end times, and we can see the writing on the wall. But people are blinded by their idolatry with their heart's desires of worldly gain by these two satanic stooges. They are complete serpents. Now please remember, there's 3 types of people in the world. There's predators, there's prey, and then there's protectors. And we as children of God, soldiers for Christ, are called to be protectors. We are called to be salt and light in this evil world. We are to follow the commandment of Ephesians 5:6, to not be deceived by empty words and to have zero fellowship with darkness, but rather expose it. And the only way that we can expose it is by first depending upon the Good Shepherd to discern everything for us, leaning upon him for all understanding and wisdom. And I cannot stress here enough to lean upon the Lord for all discernment during these times. I'm not going to be here forever to help you guys with this discernment in the world. My job and duty is to not tell you what to think, but to help you think for yourself, leaning upon the Lord. Always ask questions. Always be suspicious, guys. Please, for the love of God, be suspicious of anybody on the world stage. You can be suspicious of me, but I'm trying my best to focus upon the Lord and have you focus your eyes upon him. He is the author and the perfecter of your faith. I love you all so much. God bless. Remember, the just shall live by faith.